11. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Chad.
I'll see you later.
I'll see you later.
Bye, everybody.
You're lucky that I don't have pockets big enough to place a couple of those in there. Let's talk about another customer pick that today is on free shipping and is very rarely on free shipping. 1 or 2 days a year we get this on free shipping. Why? Well, because it's steel. It's powder-coated steel, which means, yes, that's usually going to come with a $15, at least shipping and handling fee. Not today. This is $20 off our price, plus free shipping and handling, and we know that is expiring tonight. 182 reviews, almost every single one is 5 stars. Count that as 183 because I own 3 of them. I put one right next to my mother's chair, and here's why. You're gonna want it in the bathroom, you're gonna want it in the kitchen, you're gonna want it in the bedroom. But what I love is if you have one chair that you tend to kind of sit in a lot in your living room, this is your butler. Okay, it's your butler. You're gonna have your chargers, you're gonna have your electronics, you're gonna have your snacks, you're gonna have the papers you wanted to get to. You can roll it like butter anywhere. It comes with the wheels, holds 40 pounds. Let's do colors quickly. White will sell out. You see it comes here with the little hooks. It's never in stock, especially not, in free shipping, and we have 250 left in white. This is the one to move fast on. This is what we are calling the platinum. Very pretty, very clean. Our Riverside blue, love that. Red, second most popular always. We love red if you have a red, detailed accented kitchen. This looks very expensive and evergreen there. Bronze, this is the color tone I have in my home. And of course the black, which is a nice kind of more powder coated black, not too much shine to it. Every one of them is a winner, you can't go wrong. Why do I always say this, Rebecca? Because they're not just a shelf, they're a tray.
They're a tray, they're a cart. It's something that every single room of every single house in America could benefit from. And I'm obsessed with your dress, by the way.
Stretch it.
Oh my gosh, I want this so badly. It looks so good.
I'm like a 4-year-old. Stretch it.
It has pockets.
And it has pockets, and it comes with the belt. It's DGT2, we can talk later.
Yes.
Okay, so the white's never in stock,
No,
250, probably 240 now.
Ever, and it takes forever to get back in there. But let's just talk about, so if you're brand new, you've never heard of origami, it's named after that Japanese art of paper folding, and that's kind of the same thing, only it's powder-coated steel, and it's zero assembly. So whether this is the 100th time you did it, or it's right out of the box, you take it out of the box, you put those caster wheels on there, and that's how you open it up. That's how you build it. There's no nuts, no bolts, no screws, no directions. You just simply open it up. Once you lock those brackets into place, each of these trays, and I love that you call them trays, are gonna hold 13 pounds. So you're looking at 39-pound capacity. But the thing is, it's the Goldilocks of sizes. We all have that dead space, sorry. We're gonna take that right here and take a look at how I can just wheel it right with me wherever I wanna go and take it. So if you've got about 18 inches across, about 11.5 inches off of the wall, you're gonna be able to store 39 pounds.
And that means all of your kitchen appliances that don't quite fit in the cupboards. I had to keep some of my kitchen appliances in my laundry room until origami, because that's one thing no one ever said was I have a little too much kitchen storage. This will be the one that will always look fresh and beautiful. It's why the white always sells out, and I don't even have to ask my producer. I already know it's the most popular today. And then you can even hang, she's like, yep, you can even hang the utensils off of the added free hook.
You get 3 of the hooks that come just together like this, and they go anywhere. You can put them on the side, on the top, third, whatever, wherever you want. It really truly makes every single square inch of this usable storage. We even have the handles, and here's why I love that. Can you lift this up for me?
Yes, ma'am.
Powder-coated steel, as you see this, don't think it's some cheap plastic, but it's lightweight. Why is that important? Because I'm gonna use this as my drinks or for the carts, for the parties out on the deck, or I'm gonna use it for my barbecue cart. You get to that transition strip, and the only thing you're lifting is whatever's on and in the actual trays.
Right.
So I love that they thought of everything. We wanted to make it lightweight because we know that you're gonna be like us, and maybe you're gonna take this to the vending fairs like my daughter does for crafting, because she crochets everything. So what do? We take it, we open it up, we put it in the backseat of our car, we get there, we open it up, and she uses it for her
It takes less space, than a stroller, no doubt. I would say it's about 2 folded up umbrellas. And if you can fit that in your car, you can fit this. But I love it for little bits of extra clutter because the sides of these lip they're not see-through. So you can have your mail up here and no one sees it.
No one sees
You can have 3 different worlds of storage, whether it's for the bathroom, whether it's for the bedroom. Think about the room in your home that you need the most storage, and then get 2 more for the other 2 rooms, because we literally do not have free ship. I haven't had free shipping on these with you this year since we've started these.
And this is, and I'm gonna tell you this, go read the reviews. I'll tell you how much weight it's gonna hold, the dimensions, what it's made out of, why everybody loves origami. But when you go and read the reviews and you see people are passionate about a cart and the different ideas, you can really see that origami is kind of like one of those, it's a culture.
It has.
Like people, it changes the way you live.
It does.
It changes the way you live. And here's what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of trying to show you why we developed this one. So Origami 15 years ago here at HSN, we launched the Mac Daddy. It holds a literal ton of space. Guess what that one's made out of? Powder coated steel. Guess what that one has? Caster wheels. We heard from you and you're like, I love this, but I want it in the smaller areas. I want it for where I use it. You know your entryway closet, you open it up and there's just that one shelf. Now it's gonna hold my dog toys, the leashes, it's gonna hold my clutch, my keys, all of the stuff that creates that clutter. I don't care if it's whatever's on your kitchen table or if it's gonna be what's on your entryway table or even in your bathroom. I'm a lotion and potion girl. I mean, I think everything's gonna make me look younger, so I buy it all.
Especially in the white. If you're loving the white, it's very popular. People love that for kitchen, bathroom, laundry room, right? But I also love it just for your groceries. If you don't have enough space for those fruits or vegetables, because it's the corrugated steel bottoms, it has that breathability and the easy cleanability. Maybe you just say, I just want to keep my fruits and veggies on the top and then a couple of my appliances on the second and bottom tier. 13 pounds per shelf means you don't have to worry about will they fit. What is the height between the bottom?
I don't know what the actual height is, but I'm going to tell you, I would guess it's about 18 inches, but I want to show you, I mean, you can see we have a full paper towel, so we can tell you how tall the actual, it's just shy of 36.
Exactly, so I think you're exactly right.
So you can see, but I mean, that paper towel you grab with these, one of the things I have it in my laundry room, and I could never take my steamer out. The steamers are taller. My steamer just pops right in there. It makes everything accessible, even the larger items, like maybe it's gonna be your kitty litter. That's so hard to get to. Look how easy it is to put it in and out. And we're showing you it the long way, but if you can see behind you here, maybe you're gonna, so many people use this by their entertainment centers for the gaming consoles or the remotes, the charging cables. It would only take 11.5 inches up, but yet, remember, each of these are gonna hold 13 pounds.
If you have a pet, it's the pet cart. You hang the leashes, you hang the collars, you have their food, you have their monthly supplies, you have the snacks, it's done. If you're a crafter, if you have, I call my daughters her princess cart because we keep all the tiaras, all the net, we come out, we do princess party, I roll it away. The best part is no more panic cleaning when someone's coming over because you take whatever your clutter was, you toss it on the cart, you can roll it out of the room. It's so much easier. I want to go over colors quickly because we have just about 5 minutes left. And again, very rare to have the white in stock. That's even, we already have sold over half of our white available that we have, so we're just about at under 200 left in the white. These are probably going to go. They're never in stock, plus $20 off, plus free shipping, please. By far, everyone's loving the white, and remember, a lot of people tend to buy 2. This one, again, is what we are calling the platinum. If you can't grab the white, I would say it's the second most neutral. It's clean, it's very friendly for any kind of bathroom or kitchen if you already have that kind of more brushed stainless steel hardware, whether it's in your shower or on the poles. This is going to look like it was custom made for that space. So think about the hardware in the space if our white has already sold out, and I would go with that platinum there. Here is the bronze, vintage bronze. This is the one I have, and we have 600 available of these. It's just expensive. It's beautiful for your office space. Keep the paper, keep the, you know, whatever your office, all of those headphones, all of the, my husband's office desk. It's like a nightmare to me.
Oh, yeah.
But as soon as you can get one of these, that office desk can be uncluttered.
What
you
does
slide
that
it in
create?
right next to
when
space.
you see it. But what does it create inside?
Stress, anxiety.
You can feel it like on your chest.
I go, honey, how do you know? He goes, I know what everything is on here. I know exactly where. I'm like, sure, you knew the gum wrapper was right there. But this is your way to declutter everything, but not have to worry about what room did I put it to, what space did I have for it. If you have 11 inches, you got your life back. Here is the red. This is going to be the second most popular for kitchens. lines. It's beautiful. Think of gardening. I have 2 origamis outside. They look great as the day I put them there. They're weather resistant, water resistant, rust resistant. Here is your Riverside Blue.
Isn't that so pretty?
You know, this one's really growing on me, especially for a crafter.
It's relatively new to the lineup as well. But let me tell you, if maybe a year ago you did buy one of the Riverside Blues or the bronze or the red, any of the colors, we've had the exact same colors for 15 years. We keep them the same. So they will always match back. Like the black will always be this beautiful matte black when you're talking about any of these shelves that you see here.
And this is great for farmhouse. If you have like a farmhouse aesthetic, usually what it means is you're going to find black details, black rod details. This black is gonna look great. If you wanna redo your kitchen, your bathroom, your entry room, your living room, and you're like, how do I do that on a budget without re-wallpapering, redoing the floors? Adding a little bit of color, like maybe with the red or the Riverside Blue, is a wonderful way to really freshen up. Put one on either side of the couch. I don't want to give away too much about how sedentary I am as a person, but keeping this next to my chair in the living room means I'm not asking someone to bring me something all the time. I always have my drink, my snack, my mail, my phone charger, the stuff I didn't get to. It's always right there next to me. When it's time to fold it up, as thin as an umbrella.
I mean, that's all the space is going to take up. Also in your car, if you're moving, or to the dorm. A lot of kids are going to be going off to college. Maybe assisted living or apartment to apartment. This goes with you. And it's lightweight, and you can use it absolutely anywhere. I mean, I don't even care if you're going to, you know, a baby shower, or maybe you're going to go to another party, and the person just, you know everybody needs space. You're like, do you want me to add this for the drink cart?
Bring it to the wedding so they can get the gifts to the car.
Get the gifts to the car. I mean, it really is so lightweight.
It's so easy to take,
I showed you the handles, which I love that we have, but Origami thinks of everything. So 2 of those caster wheels are gonna lock, so it won't move when you don't want it to lock. This is something I appreciate. We have these little grippy things down here. I don't know if you can see it, but it makes it so, like your husband using this in his office and he goes for that paper, it's easier to pick up. Do you see that there, right there? You can see there's that little grippies. So here, you've got that texture and you're able to grab. That mesh, perfect for produce, keeps everything fresher. Perfect also for crafting though, because that means nothing's gonna fall through because it's so fine.
Right, it's small enough you could toss earrings in there.
Yes.
But it still has the ability to drain liquid so that you're not developing any pooling if it has to happen, and you could keep it outdoors.
You could keep this literally outdoors with all of the pool stuff.
But Rebecca, how does it come to me in the mail?
Oh, let me see,
I'll ask her that 30 times.
I will do it over and over and over. It's good. There's no honey-do list. There's no, oh, I gotta wait till somebody can even help me take it out of the box. This is how it's gonna come to you. You put those caster wheels on, best caster wheels on the market. This is the build. And I usually have to say, do it twice. Because I'll say, look at your TV, because again, you take it, and you open it up. That's it. It's probably the easiest of all of the origami. And that's saying a lot because origami is so easy no matter what you're getting. It's opening up. You push down on those brackets just to lock it into place. You decide where you want those extra hooks, and you're good to get organized and stay organized.
And it comes without the wheels, so you just put the 4 wheels in. You don't have to use them, but you can push the 4 wheels in. But you're not like attaching each tray. You're not taking out an Allen wrench.
You're not reading directions.
Oh, I don't anyway, so this is great
not
for
me
me.
either.
Will you please do it one last time?
One last time, you gotta. It's so much fun, I love it.
Okay, I took it out.